What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Sisu Road to Revenge. This is once again directed by Jalmari Helander. Okay, so I almost thought about just doing this review in silence because our protagonist, our hero of this movie, who's played by, of course, Jorma Tommila, is silent through the entire franchise that is Sisu. But I had to talk about this movie. I had to say words, so here we are. Sisu Road to Revenge is the continuation of course, Jorma Tommila's character, who's a Finnish officer who basically is a badass and a killer of killers. He would go toe to toe pretty well with the Predator, but this time he is headed back to retrieve his home. His family, of course, was murdered. We get to see that, not the murdering, but the kind of his feelings after the events of the original movie. And so he tears down the, of course, house and is going to move it to Finland to have a safer, longer society of living. But he can't do that without a bunch of action set pieces and a villain who's played by the amazing Stephen Lang in this movie. And so it's basically one action set piece after another, one violent set piece, one nonsensical, graphic, intense scene after another, and it's Sisu. It's a franchise that I have come to realize is one of the best action sequence or best action franchises since something in the 1980s. We'll say anything that Stallone or of course Schwarzenegger have done. So Sisu, I think it was actually during the pandemic. It was one of those movies I got to watch at home. It was beautiful. I loved every second of it. It is a crazy action movie. It makes no qualms about it really not having a story. It just, like Jalmari Helander's films, it just has a vibe to it. You look at Rare Exports, you look at the original Sisu. So going into Sisu Road to Revenge, I knew it wasn't going to have a plot. I knew it wasn't going to have much of like a story, but I knew I was going to enjoy it because of what the trailers show, and I hear like really good things from people who have seen the movie at like Fantastic Fest. So I went into this optimistic. It was the mystery movie of the week for the theaters, and for my honest review, this movie is awesome. It's violent, it's crazy, it has great action set pieces. It has a great evil turn by, of course, Stephen Lang, who plays this Russian bad guy who is tasked by Richard Brake's character to go off and destroy this this legendary Finnish ghost that they call him. And it's a movie that just kind of knows what it's doing. It knows what it is. It's not trying to be anything more than an action movie with nonsensical story, and actually has a little bit of heart, especially when it comes to the opening and closing of this movie, because it really does show a guy that has been through a lot. And the fact that Stephen Lang's character has a history with this character is really interesting. But I mean, that's the basis of the story. Like, he's trying to get all his log cabin pieces to Finland to reconstruct it to have a life. And the way he handles like the action, the fact that he seems to be unstoppable and unkillable, as you see this movie goes along, once again, like the original movie, it just kind of amps up the action as it moves along, and the narrative and like the insanity that happens makes it truly unbelievable. But that's what action movies were from like the 80s. You can definitely tell that Helander was really inspired by stuff from the 80s, because those movies were just kind of fun, entertaining, no frills on the story, but action set pieces. And unlike something like Rambo or something like that, they really are just fun to watch. And the violence that occurs when you watch it is it's crazy. And once again, this movie is super violent. It's super gory. The last set piece, which takes place on a train, is one of the most insane things I've seen in quite a while, and it's so much fun to watch. And once again, it defies credibility and stuff like that. I don't know. Jorma Tommila is just a lot of fun to watch. He is a badass in this movie. He is great to watch. The bad guys have no chance against him. He has a great villain to play up against with Stephen Lang, and that's really all it is. It's just a fun, entertaining action set movie with a lot of great set pieces, and there's not much more than that. There's a dog in the movie. There's stuff that happens. How he is able to transport all this like logs and wood and stuff like that is insane how it works out. And you have to turn off your brain while watching this movie. That's just how it rolls. It's a popcorn flick. It's from Finland, and it allowed Jalmari Helander to basically direct the next John Rambo movie, which is going to be a prequel. So I'm looking forward to that. That is going to be a lot of fun, because if it's like anything like his movies that he's done recently, it's going to be a violent movie. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So that's kind of Sisu Road to Revenge. If you like the first one, you're going to like the second one. If you love just the chaotic craziness, the violent, the up the ante with like the set pieces, this is a movie for you. If you're not into that kind of stuff, I would not recommend this movie, because that is just not what it is. It's an action movie that is purely 80s in its feel and nostalgia. So there you go. Anyways, with that said, thank you so much for watching my review. I do appreciate it. In the comments below, what did you think of the first Sisu movie? If you did attend the mystery movie, did you like this new movie? If you've never seen a Sisu movie, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, guys.